What do you think about stories that change their basically format for one installment? Now, this doesn't really happen with single movies. It's more of a TV show, book series, video game series kind of thing, where people are coming back to the different installments over time. So sometimes it can help to change things up. But there can be a bit of a problem, and I think it all has to do with how you're framing that story installment. Now, again, it can be very interesting. The writer's room to love the story, the cast to want to flex their stills or whatever, and but the thing is, the story to tell all completely flat because the framing device was not there. And again, that's did a character get hit on the head and now they're having flashbacks, or is the clip show just for saving money and the installment isn't really making use of that? Again, like having flashbacks can really be a way to get characters to realize how far they've come or to highlight certain things so that it can be a bit of growth in the characters, or you are just basically doing it to save money. It's very obvious. Or then you have the musical where it's kind of like the world is not a musical kind of world, so now you have them all breaking out a song for whatever reason. So what is the justification there? How are you going to justify it in universe? Or are you just bending the rules of the show for the purpose of that one episode? The Gimmick, so to speak. And then that's kind of dishonest to the audience in a way, because they're often coming for one thing in particular about the show or whatever they have. They're coming back to it for a reason, and sometimes by doing a Gimmick, you kind of can turn them off a bit if they weren't expecting the Gimmick, or they didn't enjoy the Gimmick, or it wasn't done well. But then sometimes they may love it. But in the series, that's where it's part of the main thing. They don't really get a choice on whether or not to enjoy it. It's not like the mini game and a game where you may not have to engage with it at all, but it's there if you want to enjoy it. Or a side game where the main series to be just all RPGs, but then you have a shooting game over here or a platforming game over here with different characters from the main games. Or in a book series, you can have side stories where they're exploring different characters, different parts of the world, different perspectives, even different writing styles. So then it all depends on how you're framing the story, I think, when you introduce like a Gimmick that changes the format. But anyway, those are my thoughts on this. What do you think?